Hello guys, this is 97 back with another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. And yes, as you can see from the team preview, well, I actually have a new team preview. The team preview was made by Kevin Kendra, 6797, my good friend Kevin, so his link will be down below in the description for sure, there's no doubt about that. And he also did the guest narration, which I really hope you guys enjoyed, because yes, he really put an effort on it, because he usually does not upload Wi-Fi battles. I think he only uploaded one at a time. Well, the guest narration is the second, but yes, taking that off, on his channel he only uploaded one. So yeah, we can see that on the team preview. This is just my usual rain team. Well, I have 3 rain teams actually, to be honest, but I like this one the best because, you know, Politoed, of course, is going to set up the rain. I think this is my defensive Politoed, I'm guessing, because I do have leftovers on it. And then Thunder Sea, I think is just max special attack, max speed with Thunder, because Thunder is 100% accurate in the rain. Then I have Scarfed Keldeo. I think I have kind of a defensive Landorus, Tyrion with Stealth Rocks. And I think I do have Swords Dancing Technician Breloom, not the Poison Heal one. And then I think I only have a specially defensive Jirachi. So yeah, I think that's it. Of course, in the opponent team, you know, Scizor and Latios, of course, those are going to be the huge threats. But don't count off Starmie, because Starmie is always a huge threat because of that amazing speed that it has. And then the coverage of moves like T-Bolt and yeah, T-Bolt and what more? Hydro Pump, I guess. Surf, and then it can have Psychic, Recover, all of those moves which are really annoying. So yeah, the rest I think I can handle, except for that Gastrodon, of course, because of the Storm Rain. So I cannot just freely go into my Keldeo or my Politoed just to Scald, and my Keldeo Surf for Hydro Pump and stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. So yep, let's just go straight into the battle. So my opponent, he's going to lead off with this Politoed, as I am also going to lead off with my own Politoed, because my team does not work without rain, because Thunderous needs the rain to hit his Thunder, and Keldeo needs the rain for that boost on his water type moves. So I just stay in against this Politoed because I'm a defensive Politoed, so I think I could take any hit he wanted to go for, because he doesn't have anything to hit me super effectively. And he does have Hidden Power, which I don't know if it is electric or grass. Maybe grass, I don't know. I just go for a safe Toxic, because I was pretty sure he wanted to go to Ferrothorn, I don't know why. But yeah, he does stay in, and now he's Toxic. Now I predict him to switch out, as he switches out into Ferrothorn, and I go into my Thunderous, and I can go for the Volt Switch on whatever that yeah, he brings in, because I'm really fast and I can outspeed practically I don't know. Otherwise he has anything Scarf, I think I can outspeed everything, as I do bring in my Breloom right now, because I wanted to put the Ferrothorn in the sleep for it not be able to set up those spikes which are really threatening. So yeah, just go for the Spore right now, as he does make the switch into Politoed. I guess he predicted the Spore, because Politoed is poison, so it will not be affected by Spore, because only one status condition at a time, of course. So now I'm gonna switch out, and I'm gonna go into my Politoed again, because I was pretty sure he would go for the Ice Beam, and I didn't wanted my Breloom to take that Ice Beam. So yeah, Politoed takes that rather nicely, because, you know, it's resistant and it's not stab coming from that Politoed. So now he's gonna switch out, and he's gonna go into his Ferrothorn again. I think I just go for the Skull, because the chances of getting their burn are really nice, and yeah, the whittling down with the burn is really nice also, because, you know, damage is damage, of course. So this Ferrothorn, it can have Power Whip and Gyro Ball, so I think I can just go straight into my Landorus, get the Intimidate off, as then the attack will be dropped. And also I wanted to set up my Stealth Rocks that I do have on Landorus, as it does go for the Leak Seed, which is kind of annoying, because my Landorus won't be able to be in the field too long, because of course he is going to be losing health, and the Ferrothorn is going to be recovering. Of course, that's basically what Leak Seed does. So now I do go for my Stealth Rocks, of course they outspeed, and he's gonna go for the Power Leak like I predicted him to have, but because it is not super effective and he is intimidated, that won't be able to do much into my Landorus. It actually does more than I was expecting, but you know, it's coming from Ferrothorn and it's stab, and Ferrothorn's attack is not that bad, so I guess it's understandable, as I can now switch into my Breloom, as he actually switches out his moves and goes for the Gyro Ball. Yeah, I could have taken Power Whip a bit better, but still Gyrobolt still doesn't do much, yeah, because he was intimidating and all that. So now it's gonna set up one Sword Dance on the switch, because even if you wanted to bring in Politoed with the combination of Stealth Rocks and the poison damage, Mach Punch plus 2 Technician boosted stab will easily be able to knock out the more than likely offensive Politoed and not defensive, because yeah, if it was defensive I probably wouldn't be able to take it out, but still. And now brings in Scizor, and I don't want to lose my not my Politoed, but my my Breloom just yet to the back punch, not to the back punch, but to the bullet punch. My god, I'm confused. So I'm just gonna go into Landorus, getting intimidated off, as he does make the good play and goes for the bullet punch. I think it was a safer play, he could have gone to. So now he just stays in, goes for another bullet punch. I know I can take one, well, if it is a crit I can't, but I can just fire off a fine Earthquake, because yeah, damage is damage, and it does more than I was expecting, because I'm not too invested in attack and still does do more, and don't underestimate Scizor's defenses. So now I can go into Politoed, defensive Politoed, as I resist the bullet punch. He is intimidated, so that won't be able to do much. It actually takes 3 hits from that range to knock me out, as now he makes a switch into Ferrothorn, as I again go for the Scald, because like I said on the beginning, I'm gonna say now again, the chances of getting the burn are really nice for my team, as I don't get it this time. But right now, on the region of my Politoed is at, and with the Stealth Rocks up, the best thing for me to do is just actually stay in. If he wants to overpredict or something, it will be good for me, but I can just go for the Scald, and I do get the burn this time, which is really nicely, because now Power Whip won't do much, and because I'm the defensive Politoed, I don't even think that will be able to knock my Politoed out right now, as he actually doesn't go for a Power Whip or the Gyro Ball or something. He just goes for the Leak Seed, which I think is a good play on his part, because, you know, he predicted me to switch out, and even if I wanted to stay in, well, I think that was a safer play, as right now I just gonna go for the Ice Beam, as he goes for the Gyro Ball. Maybe he was predicting me to switch out, I don't know, I was Leak Seeded, and yeah, it's against a Ferrothorn, and I already got the burn. So that was a good play, predicting me to switch out, but no, at this range I'm just trying to further out Politoed, I guess. So, yeah, right now, something people don't predict my Politoed to have is Hydro Pump, which I'm going to surprise my opponent with right now, because Hydro Pump still does a good chunk to this Ferrothorn, considering the fact it is resisted and I'm not invested in special attack whatsoever. So that still does a good chunk into that Ferrothorn, and yeah, the burn and stuff, it will bring him down into high else, which is really nice for me, as now I can bring in my Keldeo. And yeah, Keldeo with Scarf, even if he wasn't Scarf he could outspeed, but still, as I can go for the Secret Sword or Sacred Sword, something like that, and I'm gonna be able to knock out the Ferrothorn on that range. So now it does bring in Gastrodon, and I don't think the Secret Sword or the Sacred Sword, like I said, whatever, I don't think it's gonna be able to knock out the Gastrodon at this range, so I'm gonna have to switch out into my Thunderous, which I think that maybe I was predicting him to go for the Earth Power or something, and even if he wanted to go for Scald and get the burn, Thunderous is specially based, and that would be too much of a difference. And I do pack the Grass Knot on this Thunderous, which I'm gonna go right now. I guess he didn't predict me to have Grass Knot, but because Gastrodon doesn't weigh too much, and Grass Knot depends on weight, that won't be able to knock out the Gastrodon. Considering the fact it was 4 times effective, I thought it would be able, but it still isn't, as he's gonna be able to recover. But right now, I know that he will switch out because he knows he can stake another one, as I just go for the Volt Switch on the Switch, and yeah, Volt Switch on the Switch, and yeah, just gonna be able to knock out that Scizor, which is really nice for my team, because Scizor with that priority of Bullet Punch, and more than likely is Technician Bandit, so yeah, it was pretty nice for me to kill that thing, as I can go into my specially defensive Jirachi right now, and this is awesome. This is the first time I noticed it, but Stealth Rocks Leftovers negated, which is really awesome. As he does bring in his Gastrodon, I just go for his safe Body Slam, and I get to paralyze, yeah, I get to paralyze that Gastrodon, which is really nice. Not because it to be slower than stuff, because it's already slow, but it's just because the chances of getting the Para Hacks is really nice for my team. And yeah, as now I'm thinking you'll be able to go for the Earth Power on me or something like that, so I just go for a Wish, and if I can wish past that thing into my Landorus, that will be really nice, because Landorus will still be around, and I know that I can still take another Stealth Rock switch in, and I was hoping he would go for Earth Power right now, because I'm a flying type that wouldn't affect me, but he actually ends up for switching out into his Latios, which I find kinda interesting, because yeah, there wasn't I don't think there is much he can do to my specially defensive Jirachi, so I don't know, as I do manage to get my wish yeah, pass the wish out into Landry, which is really nice. So now I can safely switch out into my Jirachi again. And like I said, I don't think he has HP Fire because he's on a rain team. So just gonna go for Surf, and like you can see, it still is rain boosted and coming from a Latios, but because it's not stab and stuff, that won't be able to do much into my Jirachi, as he does now switch out into Gastrodon, which is a good play on his part because maybe he doesn't want to get Body Slam and Paralyzed, because Latios, he needs that thing if he wants to win, as I can go into my Breloom, which is really nice for me because Breloom with the Bullet Seed and all, yeah, basically with the Bullet Seed can definitely KO that thing. But I do know that he's going to switch out, so I'm going to go for the Spore. It was paralyzed, it was a prediction on my part because, yeah, it was kind of risky, but still, because he could have gone for Scald and got the burn, but still, as I can put the Latios asleep, can go for the Swords Dance, because if I don't go for the Swords Dance, Bullet Seed won't be able to knock out these Latios, as I do manage to go for the Bullet Seed right now, and I need 3 hits, even at +2 Technician and Stab, I need 3 hits to knock out these Latios, which I do manage to get 3 hits, which is really nice for me, because, yeah, if Aaron Igon, he could have waken up that next turn, and he can outspeed and such, but even if I got 2 hits, I could have gone for a Mach Punch that didn't play the big role, I guess, as he does bring in Starmie right now, and Starmie can outspeed practically everything on my team besides Keldeo, so predicting Ice Beam, go out into Jirachi, which is really nice for me, as yeah, I can go again for the Body Slam and stuff. And yeah, getting the Paralyze will totally help me, as he does make the switch into Gastrodon, which is already paralyzed, so it won't really be effective by the Body Slam. Well, not the body, it will be effective, well, it doesn't do much, but yeah, not going to get paralyzed because of course he is already paralyzed, so that's really nice for me, I guess. And I'm kind of hoping for him to get paralyzed or stuff, but even if he doesn't, that, yeah, like I said, that doesn't matter too much, as I do leave with 97 HP, which is kind of funny, as he does bring, not bring in, but he goes for Scald. Actually a good play. I'm thinking he would go for Earth Power on my Jirachi because that's the move that's super effective and stuff, so I thought that, and I went to Thunder Wave. That kind of didn't work out because I went for Scald, as I can go into Breloom, go for the Bullet Seed, and look at this, 1 hit with Bullet Seed. Look at the HP bar going down. That's an easily KO on that Gastrodon. No critical hit whatsoever. That does still, well, it's the power of Breloom, come on. So now he does bring in, yeah, his last Pokemon, which is Starmie, as I can just go for the Mach Punch right here. Yeah, maybe, not maybe, but definitely to bring that thing down, even if it is resisted, it still has a good chunk, as he does manage to go for the Ice Beam right now and kill my Breloom, which is understandable because, Breloom wouldn't do much right now, but I can now bring in my Jirachi. And I know I can take any hit he wants to go for, which I think I can. It's Surf. If he had gone for Hydro Pump, I think that would have been able to knock me out, not even kidding, because it's rain boosted. But yeah, I can just go for the Body Slam right now, and that's easily going to be able to knock out the Starmie, which is really nice. And now, as you can see for your screen, you can just click the video right there. It was the last video, it was a guest narration made by Kevin Kingsley. It was really nice. So yeah, just click there and such. And if you do want to subscribe for more, just click the subscribe button, of course, which is really nice. And my rhyming skills, if you want to subscribe for more, just click this. Well, forget it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, so leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It's kind of a long video, but it was a pretty awesome battle. So yeah, like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more. And yep, I'm gonna say that until next time, later.